Welcome everybody. Hi, thank you for opening the video. I'm actually at the Denbigh showgrounds today, and right now I am at the Detroit Cannabis Licensing Authority. So those of you who want to know about ganja farming, you want to buy a farm from us so that you can do ganja business, these are the people you need to talk to. What's your name?
I'm Felicia Bailey.
Felicia Bailey is going to tell you a little bit about the licensing authority.
Sure. So the Cannabis Licensing Authority is an agency of the government, and our responsibility is to regulate the medical cannabis industry. So that industry will really deals with cannabis for medical, scientific, or therapeutic purposes. We came about through the change in the Dangerous Drugs Act in 2015, and that would have established the authority and also established that we can have a medical cannabis industry. In doing so, we now would have made regulations in 2016 that allows for us to issue licenses to persons who are interested in being a part of this industry. There are 5 license types. There's retail, cultivation, processing, research and development, and then there's also transport. Within those license types, though, there might be different tiers, and that will be depending on the, let's say, the size of the property for cultivation.
Oh. So what is the average size? It's supposed to do cultivation.
Right.
What is the average size?
I'm not going to say there's an average size, but a lot of persons will tend to start at the tier 1, and tier 1 gives you access to be able to operate on 1 acre of land.
Okay.
Tier 2 goes between 2 to 5 acres, and tier 3, 5 acres alone.
So tier 1, what kind of requirements?
So the requirements vary, but tier 1 has a little bit lower, a little bit less security requirements because of the size of the property.
Right.
So you would need some of the more elaborate security infrastructure, but you do still need to have some level of security in terms of the fencing, etc. Access control, who goes in, who comes out, to make sure you're taking record of that, etc.
Okay. And what about the type of plants? Are there some different plants?
So,
Ganja plants?
well, you're farming cannabis, right? And the regulations that we have them know that we're doing will be for what we call ganja. I mean, there are also persons who do hemp, but that's a whole different set of regulations. Right. So I won't say that we don't dictate to you what type of cannabis plants you're able to plant, what type of ganja plant. We don't. That's a business decision, and you can be at liberty to decide what you want to plant based on the yield you're looking for, based on the market you're trying to enter, based on what you think customers want.
Okay. So you are the one to give the license for me to be able to plant this ganja on my 1 acre, 10 acres, whatever, without being harassed by anybody.
Right, and we also do go a bit further. After you get issued that license, we also regulate by ensuring that you are being compliant to the regulations of our system.
Where do I find? You have a website?
Yes, we can be found at www.cla.org.jm, and if you go on the website, there's a whole wealth of information there, from the requirements to the application form to some facts. It has a lot there, so that's where you go. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. We have a little bit of YouTube. So we're all over.
We're all over. And how long does it take though?
To get
From
a
I
license?
apply here to get licensed.
So I'll have you know that most of that process is really in your hands as the person who's applying. So the first stage is where you fill in the application form, and you fill that out, you give that to us. Within a few days, you'll hear back from us whether the form is completed properly and all your supporting documents have been received as well. Once we say that it is complete, good to go, then we'll now ask you to come in and pay your application fee. After you pay the application fee, we work with some due diligence partners to ensure that you are fit and proper to be in the industry. Now, this part of it could take up to 6 months, but that part is out of our hands.
Alright, okay.
Once you get back from that stage, we are now at the part where we're going to say, the due diligence partner say, yes, this person is fit and proper to be a part of the industry. Then we'll now tell you, yes, madam, you are conditionally approved. And here's your letter that sets out the requirements of the property that you're going to build out. And once you feel in yourself that, yes, man, my property meets these standards and these requirements, then now you invite us back to come and do a site inspection. When we do that site inspection and we say, yes, you're looking good, then we now say, here, you are going to be granted your license. When your license is granted, then now you're required to pay your license fee, and security bond if one is moved. And then you're going to be issued your license and you're able to go about your business. I'll have you know that we have actually issued some licenses in under 3 months, even 2 months. But most times it depends on the readiness of the person who is applying.
Right, yes. Is there another government agency who helps with the growing and all of that?
So I wouldn't say so. At the CLA though, we are a regulator, but we also try to be very facilitatory, and we also deal with the development of the industry in some ways. So we have what we call a cannabis specialization unit, and they are able to, if you're having issues with your plants, if you're having some pests, something you can't figure out, you can call them in and then assist. We also do workshops with our licensees as it relates to good agricultural practices and the various things within the industry. We also do workshops on compliance as it relates to how to keep your inventory, all of that. So we try as best as possible to hold the hands of our licensees where it is necessary.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Have a nice day.
Yeah, man. You too. You want to tell them on YouTube?
Agriculture, even Case is one of the top Caribbean schools that deals with agriculture generally. It does not only focus on agriculture, but I mean you can do hospitality, business subjects there also. But we normally do also plant science, animal science. We do BTech, which is a bachelor's in food processing. That's my program.
You're the bachelor's in what? Food processing. Oh, that's good. We need more food processing. What's your name?
Sandra Michelle.
Sandra Mitchell. Yes. You have my daughter's last name. Mitchell. So I can't forget it. Yeah. So you were telling us that these are sheep and goats. So the difference is the goat tail is up.
Yes.
And the sheep tail is down.
Their fur look different too.
Yeah. One is fur, one is wool.
One is wool is a sheep. Fur is a goat. So when do you graduate?
2026.
Wow! You have any short programs that old people like me can do? Like 2 months, 3 months, learn something about plants or something. You have those programs too?
Honestly, you can't say okay in depth. It could be arranged.
Okay, first to the short courses. Yeah, because people like me
walk and charge a
so we want to do short things, you know? I want to get into farms. I don't know about goat rearing, definitely. Crops. How much for a sheep? $400 per pound? Oh, so live weight. So much one of them weigh? Oh, 20 pounds?
About 100 pound.
100 pounds? 100? Oh. All right. Thank you, Miss Mitchell.
So what, the goat win prize? As a prize ribbon, like the goat win ribbon.
Them red ribbon, them look good though, healthy. Look for now one there. This is almost the new beer. Oral Robinson Road. This. Win something to our number 4 for them ears.
I think that's just his number.
Everybody. So this is another stop. Remember, we're at the Denbigh Showgrounds, and I have with me Mr. Graham today, and he's with Isratech, and he's gonna tell us all about what Isratech can do for you on your farmland, in your home, and everywhere.
Okay. Isratech Jamaica Limited. We're in the business for about 35 years, starting from 1991. With Shalom Adaro purchased from John Deere. Isratech Jamaica Limited turned into Jamaica Drip. Jamaica Drip has evolved into Isratech with 3 divisions: energy, Waterworks and Jamaica Drip. Jamaica Drip predominant for farmers, supply all the farming needs, greenhouse, drip irrigation system, and all the fertigation system you need for farming. We have Waterworks where we do with more industrial piping, PVC pipes and fittings. We will do HDP pipe. We actually manufacture HDP pipe for that size from 20 mm up to 200 mm with various pressure rating. With the Waterworks division, we do sewage system where you can make your own, design your septic tank instead of building a concrete structure. We have the plastic PE tank, so you can just dig a hole, put it in. With that also we do pond liners where we have large sewage system where you put in the reed beds and things like that. Okay. So we supply all of that material. And whatever we supply we also install. So you get good professional job done at good rate. On the energy side, we have name brand Chromogen water heaters. We are well known for Chromogen water heaters, and Chromogen has been the leading water heater in the world for the past 10 years.
And that's solar.
That's solar water heaters. We also provide PV system. Where we have the panels, the converters, chargers, batteries.
That's solar, electrical, you're talking
electrical,
about?
right.
Okay.
Going to electrical now. And we design from home right up to industrial size.
So if I have a small farm and I want to put up the greenhouse and I want to do the drip irrigation system and I want to make it fully solar, you are the people?
We are the persons.
Okay.
So we need a complete package.
Yes.
We do the water also. The potable water, if you need the well, we do installation in your wells.
Okay.
So, and
do you dig to find the water?
We'll dig to find the water. If we can't dig to find the water, we can supply the persons to dig to find. We do the contract and do all the work that we need and provide all the work, the skill that you need to get the job done.
To install the well and get it up and running.
Right? We bring in the pumps, everything.
Okay, good.
Right? So we are a one-stop situation here. Most of the housing development you see going around now, we supply most of the septic tank system we have there.
Right.
The one in Hanover, and the beach, if you look at all of those schemes, you see.
Ocean Point?
Right, all of those water heaters on the roof which we install, put them up and put them install the septic tank, the sewage system, the complete work.
You did the sewage system at Gore too? Camelot in Discovery Bay?
Gore, we supply.
You supplied the lining, I remember seeing some lining.
We supply the lines and things like that.
Alright, good, excellent. So Isratech. So Isratech are the persons, if you actually have your farm or your land and you're serious about getting this thing done, you go to Isratech. Isratech have a website?
Yes, we do have a website.
It's, what's it called? Isratech Jamaica?
Isratech Jamaica Limited. We are on Instagram. We have a promotion going right now.
Yes.
We have a promotion going right now. $100,000 promotion. You take a picture, post on Instagram, and you have a opportunity to win.
When the GLC 250?
No, not the GLC. But you need for production. So we win the tank, the basket, the irrigation system, and things like that.
Alright. So when is it going to be drawn?
I don't know when it's going to happen. I can't tell you that.
Oh, so you want us to do what? Take our picture and do what? Put it on Facebook?
Put it on Facebook, Instagram.
Instagram.
Yes.
Take the picture right there.
You can take it right there, anywhere in front of the booth. And
put it on Instagram. Or Tony, you that. And then we're going to get it to get our picture on Instagram.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. So welcome back, everybody. Remember, we're still at the Denbigh Showground. I'm here with Mr. Trevor Bernard, and he's the president of the Small Ruminants Association. That means goats,
sheep and rabbit.
And rabbits.
So we are in this showground. I help to organize the entire goat and sheep and all of this operation that you see here. Our association is a part of all of this. You know, we have competition, we have show, everything that's happening here at the Denbigh show. We are all a part of this. So we help to organize this and make it happen here. So when you look over here, you're gonna see some of the stalls and some of the animals that are here. We are here and you can have a look at some of these animals. These are some boar. These are boar animals. Very big boar goats.
Boar as in B-O-R-E?
B-O-R-E, boar. That's the breed type. And there are some South African goats originated from South Africa.
Wow.
And they are one of the largest meat goats you have.
How much pounds these weigh?
They'll go up to all 300-400 pounds.
How much a pound you get for these?
The live weight now they're selling goat at $600 a pound.
$600 a pound.
Yeah, so
how long they take to get to that stage?
Usually 4 years. Usually about 4 years, 2 to 4 years, they reach that stage. We also have sheep on display. If you look over in this pen, we have some sheep here. This is actually the Bodles Research Station. So government actually has animals. So you have Bodles and some of the schools like Case and Heart Trust. These places in the government institutions, they also rear animals, and they use these animals to train students and train people on the whole agriculture and how to rear these animals. So we have all of this. Plus there's a research station. They do research and AI and which is artificial insemination, and they do embryo transplant, and all these kind of things are practiced in these institutions. And then Bodles Research
And
Station.
that's on the Ministry of Agriculture.
See, that's the sign right here. Right. And you have the schools like Heart Trust, NTA. You have Case Agricultural School in St. Thomas. In Portland, right. Sorry, in Portland, right. And Lynn. We have also, part of the Small Ruminants Association, we have rabbits. So, rabbit form a part of the small ruminant sector and a part of the Small Ruminants Association. So we have a young lady here. She rears rabbits, and I don't know if she wants to give her name. She said she don't want to be interviewed, but that's okay. So she rears rabbits, and she do it for both pet and she do it for meat. So she have a promising business. So she's a small farmer hoping to get very big in it. So we have covered the goat, sheep, and the rabbit. And we can have a look at some more of the different breed types, like these Dorpers and so forth. Over here, yes, these are Dorpers. Yes, these are Dorper sheep. Further down, you see this is an Alpine breed.
Alpine.
Yeah. And Alpine type breed. And you have some different graded animals here also. So we have a wide variety of animals at the Denbigh show. I think there were like over 200 goats came, and maybe about 100 sheep came for the judging over this weekend. Already? The competition is over today. Tomorrow is the grand finale. All the winners are going to display their animals now in the podium up there in the grand pavilion, and they're going to show off their animals.
What time that start?
It is, I think it's usually about 12 o'clock. It starts. So we do all breeds of goat. Native goat, because even in this pen you might have native goats in there. We do all breeds of goat, whether native, Nubian, crossbreeds, whatever it is. Native is the common goat.
Okay.
Is the goats that we call them common goats. Goats and sheep together. These are actually my goats and sheep here. So. Yeah. Now, when we walk down here.
This one prize.
This one, yeah. These are the prizes. First prize is the is the blue, second is the red, and the yellow is the third prize. This is Oral Robinson, and he won a few prizes here. We have Mr. Shenley Williams over here, one of the top farmers, and Rashani. I did an interview with Rashani the other day. We buck him up in the hills and showing off one of them boar ram. But I think he's famous now too. So these are some of the bigger fellas. These are some of the big animals. You can see the muscling in the front of these animals' chests. And you know, you can see their size and you know, very powerful animals. Pause. So this gentleman here, very famous, Barber. Him rear goat in a St. Andrew, one of my farmers in St. Andrew, Barber. Everybody call him for animals now because, you know, and Barber tell me something that him sell when I'm boar ram. Mr. Davis, I can't tell you how much him sell it for. If he want to tell you, he can tell you, but him sell a ram. He can't talk. But Mr. Davis, me and you will talk privately. When you hear the money, car money, him sell it for. Yeah, man. All right. Cheap. How old was the ram? He was 9 months old.
9 months.
The ram that he sold, yeah. This is the black belly breed of sheep. It is native to Barbados. They call him the Barbados black belly. That ram right there. Very prolific. They'll have 3-4 lambs at a time. It's a breed that I really like because they are so prolific, and they will have 3-4, and they are very good mothers. Good mothering instinct. They'll feed their kids and do very well. You can come and you see, you know, all the other animals here. These are different graded animals, boar, and so forth.
These are pretty much.
Very, yes. Why they look so pretty is because the farmer prepare these animals for Denbigh. Clean them, bathe them, shave them, dress them up. Beauty queen.
Yeah.
A Denbigh show is like a beauty contest. You have to make them look presentable for the show. This is what it is all about. It's a beauty contest. Who has the prettiest and the most well-conformed animals in Jamaica? And you get bragging rights from this, that you are the best and you have the best. And therefore, people out there who want animals to buy are going to want to get them from the best. That's what Denbigh does for farmers. It puts them out there and create an environment for them to sell their animals and get good price.
The persons who want to get into goat rearing, what they need to do?
Buy some goats. And
From where?
it's hard to find goats now. Yeah, it
Is there a shortage of goat meat and goats?
Yes. What happened is that a lot of people now start realizing the benefits of goat rearing, and a lot of people have gone into it, and it has just gone to a different level.
Okay.
You can't get goat nor sheep to buy anymore. This young lady here, you say you smell the goat? Tell me what you like about the smell of the goat. Tell me, because women have a special thing about the smell of the ram goat.
Yes, and you don't smell like a real ram goat, you know what? You don't want it.
Alright, here you go. You don't smell like a ram goat, you don't want it to eat. Because you know, them also have the ram goat spice now that you chew it in the meat.
In the meat and it,
And it smells like a ram goat.
So now is a good time to get into goat rearing.
It is, but it is a bad time because you can't get animals
You can't
to buy.
get animals to buy.
You have to book animals now. Farmers are now booking animals, you know, 3, 4, 5, or 1 year in advance. And you wait on the kids to born. Yes. And you wait on the kids to born. And when they're born, then you have to put in deposit. And the price, you know, very, very land. When you're rearing goats, right? You can rear goats on a 1/4 acre land. But where do you get the forages from? If around
forages?
the feeding,
Okay.
So forages are like grass. Goat don't really eat grass or love grass, but sheep love it. But you want grasses, and you want different plants like mulberry and quickstick and wild tambourine and trichantera. These plants that you see and the whisses, you have like hot whisk and even gungo peas tree and peanut and.
So if you're on a quarter acre, it's tricky.
It's tricky.
Because you have to have those things growing.
Yes. But what a lot of farmers do, I would say most farmers are landless farmers who are doing goat farming.
Yeah.
But they go around and they cut
From
all over the place and sustain themselves. That's what they do. And you can get away with doing that with a small amount, maybe a 50 or 100 goat, maybe even 200 goat. But if you really want to get very large, you need land.
What is profitable? What amount of goats is profitable? If you really want to do this as a business.
I think if you have 100 goat, you can make money out of it.
100 goat, that is rearing and the meat,
yes,
just selling the meat.
Yes. First time it used to be 200 and 300, but the price of goat has gone up so much here now.
Yeah, you were telling me 600 a pound, $600 a pound.
Yes.
That's live weight.
Yes.
And the average goat, when you're ready to kill it, weighs what?
Average goat. That ram goat there, I'd say maybe 150 pounds.
So it's only the ram goat you cut yourself?
No, you can sell the female, but remember you're going to breed the females, you're not going to really meet them. It's really the ram goat. A boar ram can go up to 200, 300 pounds.
So how much this weigh?
I would say maybe this is 150 pounds, maybe, something like that.
So you sell this 150 pounds at $600. And how long it takes to get to this stage?
In a year.
1 year of watching the goat. Making sure I'm feeding and
1 year of feeding it. But you're not watching one goat, you should be watching 100 maybe.
100 goats.
So the time you're putting into it, and then when you get that 100, that multiplying effect of 100 kid or 200 kid on the ground, because 100 female will give you 200 to 300 kids on the ground.
So you really need more than a quarter acre.
Yes. And you can, as you know, I am on less than quarter acre land and I always have at least 100 goats.
Right.
But my feeding method is totally different. So I can
I
get
noticed the person's doing goat houses. Does it make a difference?
Yes, because when you don't have goat housing, right, you are left to the elements, rain and mud and ticks and going out in the field and getting contamination with all different kind of things. Flea, lice, everything is out there.
So you put them, you have them in the house and you bring the feed to them.
And you bring the feed to them. So you call it zero grazing.
Right, okay.
And you intensively farm them, and you bring the feed into them and feed them. And then
What about exercise?
you can let them out in a small area and make them exercise.
them come back.
And make them come back, right. You can do all those things.
Sounds like it. Tony, maybe we should start renting some goat houses.
You see?
Build the goat house and rent it.
I hear you've been talking about that for some time.
I've been talking about it.
Yes.
I need to do that. And give them a grazing area too.
Yes. So, and when you look at all the other products, like leather, they had a leather craft display up there, and you have the goat milk and the cheese and.
How are we with goat milk? I see it in the supermarket.
We can't supply. We can't supply.
Can't supply.
There's not enough goat meat, goat milk, goat skin, goat nothing. There's not enough. We produce probably 15% of the goat meat that is eaten in Jamaica. We produce it. We import 85% of the meat, and it's really mutton that we are importing, which is old sheep meat. It's not even goat meat. Most of our goat meat is going to the dances and the nine-night and things like that.
But if you have more supply, your price is going to fall.
Yes, it will fall.
So does it suit you to have more supply?
But how long will it take to bring that supply up? 85%.
Yeah,
I don't think it can. I think 10 years you can't bring it up.
You can't bring it up.
Not in 10 years. You can't bring it up in 10 years. And you have the export market.
Yes.
You have all these other markets that we can't.
Or because of the forages that we have,
Yes.
our goats produce good quality meat.
And good quality milk.
Yeah. When you get really curry goat meat, really nice. Really nice. So yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, remember we have the farmlands. So if you want to be raising goats, you'll contact Mr. Bernard, who will help you. He's the president, as I said, of the Small Ruminants Association. So part of their job at that association is to help the farmers, right?
That's correct.
To get them on their feet and, you know, tell them, show them what to do and so on. So if you're interested in goats, sheep, rabbits, rearing them, as he said, we have a demand. He just told you we only supply 15% of what Jamaica uses. So ladies and gentlemen, that is a market that you can try and get into. Remember, contact us for the farmlands. All right, everybody, I think we're wrapping up now. We've been here half of the day. As you say, I'm very tired. And I just want you to understand that Jamaica is a place to be. You won't starve in this country. We have just so much in abundance on the land and everything. So give us a call to buy the farmlands. 876-292-6776. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Bernard.
Thank you for watching.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.